and rightly claim many different heritages.
Yeah.
So can't really encapsulate it as into this person should only support this team. You can support many teams, mate. I was supporting Belgium. I got no connections to Belgium. I like the team. I was supporting them. They were on my list. Mate. Lukaku or Stormzy? Which one is it?
They're all over the shame, mate. They're all over the shame, mate.
Jokes.
But obviously with a World Cup as well, you can obviously you have your team, but then you support other teams as well. Don't you? I was supporting Japan just simply the way they were playing. Exactly. I really liked the way they play. It's a fun thing. Like don't make it into your own personal agenda of why I'll try. I want to keep it a white. Why supporting that?
Yeah, looking forward to Euro 2020.
That's it.
Are you allowed to call it 2020? I think we've got to call it 2020. That's what everyone's going to call it, isn't it?
That sounds like a cricket tournament, though.
Oh, yeah.
But you know that's going to be in like loads of different countries, isn't it? It's not one set country.
What area is it? I have no idea, mate.
It's Europe. no, it's going to be all around Europe.
No, it's probably going to be like 2 or 3 countries that are located near each other, or the host is Europe.
Because it might be a centenary year or it's a special year.
Oh, so they're purposely
all around.
it.
England's got the final, but that's it.
What?
I think it's
really
all around Europe. Yeah, I think that's the next one. Yeah.
So the finals in Wembley. All right, we'll have that.
Yeah. We'll have that coming home, mate.
Exactly. It's definitely coming home, whether we win it or not.
It's coming home.
I saw the trophy at Wembley. It's all I ever dreamed of. Alright. This is like loosely connected, talking about migrants, but actually, mate, I was in the house the other day and I heard a little girl screaming. Like it was like the middle of the night, and I could hear a little girl screaming. So I went out onto the balcony to look over and see what was happening. I might have had to go into hero mode, so you never know what was going to happen. I looked down.
Jump down.
It wasn't a little girl, mate. It was 2 bloody foxes.
Oh, were they having sex?
Yeah.
That's the worst noise ever.
The noise that they make was just like, anyway, it made me think that it was a person screaming.
How long was it from when you heard the noise and you're on the balcony? Was it just like split?
No, it was a little while. You're hearing this thing and you're like, what is that? Yeah. It's like, hold on, let me go and check. And then that's what it was.
It's a horrible sound. It doesn't sound like a little girl.
I don't know.
If it's the first time you've heard it
wasn't like an emergency thing. But I was like, what? Who's making that noise? First, I thought, who's making that noise? I didn't think it necessarily was Adam. But anyway, mate, I don't even know what no foxes in London.
Yeah.
When did that all happen? Because they're like brazen now. They're
all around. Yeah, they're all
everywhere.
If you wake up early when you're on your way to work, you'll see a fox.
Exactly. And
by the way, sorry, just to cut you off, do you know why they make that noise?
No.
You don't know?
Go on, tell me.
You know, apparently.
Yeah. It's to scare the other foxes.
No, apparently the male's penis.
Yeah. It's got hooks in it.
Has spikes on it.
I heard something like that.
And it really hurts.
Seriously?
Yeah, the feet, they're in pain. So you probably did well to go, hey! We're making all that goddamn noise, public enema!
But then if you ripped it out fast, I probably did her less of a favour than...
Yeah. I don't know whether that's like to stop her from getting away
exactly.
But yeah, it's just in pain, mate.
Alright. Mr. David Attenborough over here.
As you can see. Sorry, Karen. They're everywhere in the mornings.
Yeah, and then obviously that's just a little trope. We know that we've got foxes in London now, and they're going through the garbage and they're doing all this stuff, and they're brave and they're out there and they're breeding and all of these kind of things. But obviously they're an invasive species. They've migrated here from, I don't even know, where have they come from? Have they just come in from the country and become more comfortable?
Is it the English? Is the American fox?
You're the David Attenborough. I just saw foxes.
No, because now
difference.
Isn't it? They were there's like an American breed that was brought here, and then they just beat up all the English foxes in it. They're like taking over or something. I'm the anti David Attenborough. I don't know anything.
Exactly.
So,
but that does remind me of squirrels. Ain't there two types of squirrels? Red squirrel and grey squirrel.
Damn, I'm talking about squirrels. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah,
not
that's
foxes.
what I'm
Oh, no. Yeah. I was talking about squirrels.
Like, have you heard about American elephants?
Yeah.
There's elephants running around.
Red-headed elephants, They're like beating up all the English elephants.
Yeah. But obviously, having to deal with... You're allowed to shoot one type, shoot to kill. One type, double tap to the chest. You're allowed to kill one type.
He just went mad.
Shoot to kill. You don't know double tap to the chest.
But what are you allowed to kill?
One of those squirrels you're allowed to cull and you're allowed to kill them. Yeah, exactly.
No, you're not.
So you can hunt for one at a time. I went to the Lake District one time.
Which one? The American one?
There's no Lake District in America.
No, the American fox squirrel.
Oh, I don't know, mate.
You gotta know. If you're only allowed to kill one of them, you gotta know which one you're allowed to kill.
It was ages ago, and I didn't have the shooter on me. You know, I wasn't the one killing them. I just
Who's shooting all these squirrels?
All these countryside people.
Oh God.
But yeah, obviously because that's an invasive species, they've come in,
so
they're taking over, so that's one
species.
that they want them to kill. Not all of, otherwise foxes would be getting dealt with.
Well, no, the Tories are trying to...
Exactly.
Have they brought that back? Is it still banned, fox hunting?
So, the ban on fox hunting, I think was a smoke screen. I think they're probably still hunting their foxes if they want to. Who's really stopping them? They're out in the countryside, mate.
Yeah.
Unless we've got like drones patrolling all the fields and everything, they're going out for their fox hunts.
No, wherever there's an animal endangered, you know those
Peter.
You know those what do you call it? What's
Peter?
Peter? Oh, is that? I thought
people for the ethical treatment of animals.
Oh, okay.
You thought I was talking about Peter from that road.
I thought you turned into dirt and started saying random words. But okay, and I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna ignore the random words and get on with that. But they're everywhere. Yeah, so they would find them if they're doing that to the foxes.
They would.
That's...
Listen, so we've obviously got our foxes, which are prevalent everywhere.
Yeah.
And then I already knew about those squirrels, and I was just thinking, what other kind of invasive species are there? Because I know there's many abroad, which we can get into, but in the UK, mate, do you know what the most? This isn't the way to ask the question, but there's an invasive birds, in the
pigeon.
UK, in London. Yeah, obviously pigeon.
Yeah.
What else is on your list in London?
I don't know.
Because pigeons are local.
Yeah,
I see pigeons and crows and seagulls and magpies. If I see a seagull, I kind of think, wow, what are you doing here?
Me too, yeah. See, because I've spent some time in Southend on the coast. You see it all the time. Yeah. But yeah, when they're here, you go, you're lost.
And they're massive. Yeah. I saw one on the ground that was just like
bullying
the other birds.
Have you ever been pooed on by one?
Nah, man. I make it a daily mission to avoid letting that happen.
They can cover you. Yeah, I haven't, but I know someone has, and it is properly like just covered.
All right,
your day's over. That's it. You're going.
You gotta go home
after that. Your whole day, your whole week is over.
You can't wipe that off.
You're thinking about it the whole week. You know, the humiliation. You just got to move.
Exactly.
Move somewhere else, man.
It was nice being here. Yeah. I enjoyed my time here.
Thank you. Yeah, you just covered the program. Thank you, guys. Nice knowing you. It's just dripping down your chin. Nice knowing you guys. I'm gonna go now.
Mate, one of the most common birds, or it's becoming more and more common, is a parakeet. Did you know that there's parakeets living in London?
No.
Mate, parakeets, as in, it's a type of parrot, mate. It's an exotic red ring-necked parakeet, something like this. In London.
Wow.
And they're getting more and more prevalent. And I was watching something about this, and one woman, she feeds them. She's got some peanut feeder on the top of her building, and she was like, I don't know why people say there's so many of them. Like, I only ever see like 3 at a time. And she reckons there's maybe like 50 of these birds. And it's like, so you only see 3? There's loads of them. But apparently there's like 30,000 of them in London.
What?
Yeah. And when did they come? They've only been here since Well, there's a few theories of when they got here, and the earliest one is that they turned up in the 50s.
Really?
Yeah. The 3 theories of how they became to be here are the Bogart theory, which is Humphrey Bogart, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But when they were filming The African Queen,
yeah.
which is a movie from the 50s, which I've always heard of, and then I saw a clip of it, and it's like, there ain't no black people in this. Why is it called The African Queen? But yeah, it's got like...
Because it's a 50s film,
Exactly. It's got...
Ran out of the makeup.
Who's one of these famous actresses from like the 50s? Elizabeth Taylor or something like that. Is that a person?
That is a person.
Yeah.
But I don't...
I think it's her.
I don't know if she would have been acting in the 50s. She?
I think she was.
Yeah?
Anyway.
Okay.
For the filming of that African Queen, apparently...
Oh, yeah. That's a famous film.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Apparently they escaped or were released. Yeah, exactly. And then they've just been breeding ever since then.
Because I've just looked it up just to see what you're talking about.
Quite exotic, isn't it?
But they're aren't they quite popular as a pet?
Yeah.
So is that a thing as well? Maybe
as
like
it got escaped.
Yeah, just a lot of people have them as pets, and then maybe some escapes.
Yeah,
and
well,
then
there's a couple of big theories that
yeah.
might add to it, but I don't think it's like crocodiles being flushed down the toilet or anything like that. I think these have actually almost purposefully. What? You've not heard that trope, mate? Did you not watch movies in the 90s? Like, what movie is this where the crocodile got flushed down the toilet and then it just grew massive in the sewers? And then started attacking places.
What, there was some tiny crocodile that could fit down the toilet?
As in, it was like a baby alligator or a crocodile or whatever.
Wait, are you...
That sounds to me like a standard cinema trope. You've never come across that?
Okay. Well, no, that's not like every movie, is it, Zach?
It was a lot of movies,
mate. I think once you've seen it once, you're not going to be like, alright, I've seen this one, man. What's this? Anaconda 2? Well, crocodile version.
I don't know. I kind of thought that was a standard cinema trope. That
I've never seen a film where that's happened.
All right, so my jokes are too obscure for you today, yeah?
Okay,
that's what I'm getting from this.
Well, if you're gonna reference a film that 2 people have seen, and one of them is you, mate.
Listen, listeners, if you've heard of that trope before about alligators or crocodiles being flushed down the toilet and then growing into monsters in the sewage system,
it has to be crocodiles. It can't be anything else.
Like, it can be an alligator.
No, alright, alligator's alright. Right, you know, if it's like Gremlins or something, no.
Alright.
It's got to be a crocodile.
If you do remember, can you just let Have know, yeah?
Yeah.
Just,
alright. The crocodiles on the plane. Is that the
film? Second theory, the Hendrix theory. Apparently, Jimi Hendrix purposefully released a pair of mating parakeets when he was performing in London.
Oh, live?
Yeah.
Like,
no, I don't think it was live.
Oh,
it was while he was staying in London.
It's causing havoc, isn't it?
I can't remember. I think there was a reason, like, he just wanted them to be...
to be wanted
so
to just be around.
Said, look, these are mating, let's put them out and see if we can let them breed.
Do you think that would happen, though? You know, if you did see, like, a beautiful bird...
Yeah.
And I guess they have to adapt, but then if they were born in England, they would surely adapt, would they? Or would they just still be like...
But then it's all about blending in with the ecosystem around you. So
whether
you're born there or not, it's the ecosystem.
You need to be able to live.
Yeah, to survive on what's available. And then the last one's kind of what you're saying, just some great escape theory, that there was loads of them. I don't know whether they were freed by... PETA or something like this, but they just escaped and started breeding.
Could have been,
but there's loads of them now.
Okay, I'll have to keep my eye open, man. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I haven't seen one for myself.
If you think there's 30,000, I've seen them, but only as pets.
Apparently, it's West London.
Are they including pets though, or just?
No, they're talking about the wild ones, mate.
Really?
They're talking about the wild ones. But yeah, they're about. Talking of someone who just thinks that bird looks nice and should be here, in checking this out, I heard about some guy in America, some really rich guy, where a starling is an English bird,
Okay.
And it's referenced a lot in Shakespeare, and he's an American who's saying, "Nah, we need those over here." If Shakespeare's talking about them, I want to see them in America. And because of that, he released loads and loads of starlings in America.
Wow, they do look nice.
Yeah. But yeah, he was like, there shouldn't be any animals that Shakespeare's talking about that we don't have in America.
Who's this guy?
Say,
he definitely didn't have an alligator in his toilet. This guy.
We'll see.
Yeah,
I somehow want to make